never experienced anything like it. I almost didn't believe it when I saw it advertised and then looked on the website. I was just very surprised. But it's so much more powerful to be guided, not only encouraged, but kind of required to pay attention to all the senses. Like having you ask me the questions about everything, it makes me focus in a way that if I was on my own, I wouldn't know to do. It makes it much more powerful.
I've been in some exhibitions when you interact, like you touch, but here I felt like it was like the whole structure was interacting with me. Like if I didn't move around, if I didn't change my input, or if I didn't do something, I wouldn't see the changes. So I feel like in that case, I was playing, or the structure was playing with me.
Going and walking around the Uffizi, yes, that's art, sure. Am I running to line up? No. Did I want to come and see this after how, I mean, I've seen Samantha's apartment, I've seen elements, but the way she's explained it for me, because it gives you different emotions. And looking at a picture of an artist that's drawn something, fair enough, yes, okay, it's nice. It can give people emotion, but not me. That gave me a lot of emotion. That gave me a lot of insight. That gave me a lot of beauty in a way, and that's why I say it's beautiful, because it's like, I'll remember this, that's implanted in my mind. I preferred it because I felt more engulfed in it, and rather than having a group of people, I wouldn't have had the same experience, because there's too much other stimulus around, especially for me. I need to, if I'm going to appreciate and focus on something, if there's a lot of other people around me, it's harder for me to do that.
I've never seen art done in this way, in the way of using metals in a way to tell a story, or even to tell emotion in a certain way. And especially, I mean, of course I've seen, there's many of it obviously in public museums, but just the imagination that Miss Samantha has really blown me away.
I mean, it's very different. Even the possibility that you have to contemplate it on your own, that's something that we don't really have on the normal standardized way. You even have to be surrounded by a crowd to even be inside of any institutional art place where they exhibit art in a way. So even to have this closeness with an experience of artistic means or artistic material is very different, and it allows you so much to clear your mind and to enjoy this more, and to have more depth within your thoughts and your way to connect and relate to the pieces.
I think the individual experience is something really unique, and I can't think of another time I've seen an exhibition only me and with a guide also. I mean, sometimes you're in a museum by yourself, but you can choose to read or not read, and you just want to experience it kind of for yourself. But this experience of like having a one-to-one guide was really special, because it's not very, it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, I would prefer experiencing art in this way, because it contrasts very much to most of the museums in Florence, but very like it feels like an opposite kind of, because this is like what I want from an artistic experience, is that it somehow touches my core or shows me new ways or possibilities.
It's a very rare and precious experience, and it's not easy. I'm profoundly aware of how much work and effort goes into creating such an experience for one person at a time. So it's a bespoke encounter with a lifetime of art. I've never experienced anything like this in a museum or gallery. You know, I just can't stop thinking about how precious, rare, valuable, and privileged it is to be able to have this kind of experience.